Yes, sir, here he is again, and yes, it is not Sunday, my regular day to upload. It is not what you expect of me, but here goes. Let me pull up the Excel. We are at Haneda Airport, supposed to go to Sapporo. Then a couple of Russian airports, and yeah, I have found that the details in the map, I've checked it, they are so incredibly full of details that they can be used by the military. So what we are going to do is take off and go directly to Cosko Cove, which is Alaska. Should be safe grounds, not military grounds. So that is what we are going to do. Now, is this possible in a Cessna 172? And no, it is not. That is why I'm going to put unlimited fuel on for just this flight. And yes, I'm going to cheat even more. We are going to skip ahead in time, aka make sure time goes a little bit faster, because this is a 1550 miles flight. So yeah, not really exactly possible. Well, I've mapped it out already. It is a long flight into the sea, but the alternative is going into Russia and then come back. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Not for the Russians. Because fuck Russians, right? Now let's set the time correctly ish and get going. Not sure how fast this will load today, but yeah, guess we're about to find out. Actually kind of wondering if my other systems will actually boot up today as well. I thought this up just like 5 minutes ago and I thought it was a good plan. So hey, how about we go and do this? So yeah, that. Great minds, right? So yeah, we gotta wait for the system to load. Apparently for another few systems to load, which is great. No, it's not. And yes, we do have voice enabled on Discord. Yes, sir, we're ready to fly. Let's go. The cloud suggests we are not ready to fly, but okay. Who the cares? Going to divide my attention between two pieces of equipment here, just to make sure that things are lining up correctly. It's not yet smoothed out. Let's just put that gently without any cussing. Oh, will you cooperate? Thank you. That was towards the other equipment, not you guys. So, we now have a working monitor. Never a bad plan. Alright, let's go and set up the aircraft. The altitude will be 8,000. What else was to be expected? There is seemingly nobody in the area, but let's post the flight plan. I mean, because why not? Connect flight plan file, and we can see that the flight plan has been filed. Well, okay, now, because this altitude has been set, there is no ATC online just yet. Let's put everything to 122.5. Simply because that is Unicom on the VatSim network. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. One too many. There we go. And before the batteries run out, let's fire up that engine. And yes, I did start the beacon, the nav and the strobe. That is to give that guy a heads up, we're about to start. Haha. And it also gives us notice that our battery life is not going to last that long. I mean, it is charging now, but it wasn't going to be charged for very long anymore. Alright, transponder. We are not in the United States, so we need to change the code to 1200. Let's put it on for a change. And let's go back. What did we forget? Well, not alone. We're going to Cosko Cove, Ghost Card. So, let's take a look at the map. Where are we going? To the left, obviously. Although I do think it is illegal to go right here. Is it? Screw 'em. We're about to get going on a long flight. About 3 times as long as a Cessna 172 can do. So after takeoff we will be speeding up time, of course. And we are cheating with fuel today, because we do not want to give the Russians any benefit. Alright. We are not flying over Russian territory, because these maps are too detailed. Let's make sure that everything works here. Seems to be working. And hey, you in the yellow, get out of here. Oh, wait, this is a worker for which they get a lot of money to make him work. You'll probably notice why in a couple seconds. Alright, boy. Go and push me back. And if you even as much as scratch my paint, I'm gonna hurt you. Good lord. Will you even line up? Once. Come on now. Line up. No, do not do it. You're going to chew up yourself. Okay, go ahead then. Chew up yourself. You absolute... That'll do, pig. That'll do. Now get out of here. So that I can get out of here. Well, that was random. Crazy Toby. Alright, so the idea. Go to the left, all the way to the end, and then take off. Let's make sure that there is nobody online on VatSim. Nope, there is nobody online on the VatSim network. Basically a good thing. Now, you with the flashy thingy. How about you get back to downtown? You know what I'm talking about, downtown. I'm taking this road. May not be legal, but I'm doing it anyway. We want to get out of here because this is a 8-hour flight, which is impossible in a Cessna 172, and we're about to attempt it in about 40 minutes. The only way to do that is to speed up time. And obviously handling. So, yeah, we're still in normal time. We're handling in normal time and taxiing out to the back. We will line up, notify everybody in the area. There's quite a few people in the area. And then we're getting out of here. Get established in a straight line. Make sure there's nobody else in the area, and then it's go time. Tokyo traffic, Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, holding short runway 04 at Tokyo. We'll line up and wait for other traffic, if any, in the area. Please advise. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima at Tokyo. A lot of people waiting out here. But who are on the network and who are not, we cannot tell. So we are going to line up. Nobody responded either. Yeah, traffic Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima is lined up and taking off runway 04 at Tokyo. Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. Here we go, boys and girls, full flaps. Japan, you have been good to us. Real good. But we're about to go elsewhere. And why? Because the next waypoint would have been Russia, and we're not going to benefit them with anything. So let's keep climbing. Let's get into the general direction. And we're about to see a lot of sea, folks. That's right, because we're skipping Russia, we're about to see a lot of sea in the sea. First, let's get out of here. Look at that weather though, come on. Somebody thought about this. Let's pull the flaps up, get the speed up, and the altitude up. Past 2000. Let's give him a hold down there. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima is clear of runway 04 at Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. Tokyo traffic, be advised, we're going fast. Obviously, because nobody is responding, there was nobody to talk to nor anybody to respond, so I did nothing wrong here today. Sorry about that. Now let's see what the map is doing on the nav. It is sending us a few directions and then it is going to be all sea. Okay. So as soon as we get to Sierra Yankee Echo, we are going to be able to speed up the time. Not a second before that, because when we speed up time, there is going to be problems with this aircraft, and we know all of those problems. There's going to be navigational, aviational problems, and everything that comes with it. So when I speed up the time, they're going to arrive 5 times as fast. And we have a responder. Hannah Yuk says hi. So I'm going to say, Hannah Yuk, hello, how are you doing today? But as I was saying, we are taking on a long flight today, and because I am not going to help any Russian, we are cheating today skipping 3 airports. So straight to Alaska from Japan in a Cessna 172. That cannot be physically done. Impossible. But what we do have is a lot of Japan still here. It is a bit cloudy though. Look at the weather in the background. Ooh, baby. That does look beautiful. Honeyuk, are you still here? Yes, Discord's still working. And we're making our first turn towards Sierra Yankee Echo. That we're already far above 6,000 feet. So time to lean the mixture. Make sure it is going already. And it also saves a lot of fuel. Not that it matters in this particular leg, because this leg is impossible to do. So I've set it to unlimited, but I want to get out of the way of the Russians. I do not want them to have any benefit of whatever we see down below here. And the next 3 airports would have been Russian airports. So I'm against violence. I'm not flying there. Fuck the Russians. We're going straight to Alaska, and that is why I'm cheating. Yeah, that. So 5 miles to the intercept waypoint, which is right here. Shortly after we should be going to Sierra Yankee Echo. Also a couple another miles, and then we're off. And we're flying, baby. Here we go. Look at that. Not sure if you're a fan of clouds or not, but that is gorgeous. And the best part about it is I don't have to wash my plane. It's going to be done for me if I fly through them. And it covers a lot. Ho! And do you guys know the best bit about today's flight? It is Saturday, so I got to do another one tomorrow. Woo! So yeah. Let's figure out, OBS is still working, my voice is still working, apparently. If you're watching, please acknowledge. Slap like if you can still hear me. And we're going to continue here. Let's repeat myself a bit. We have taken off from Tokyo Airport, and we're supposed to go to 3 Russian airports. I'm not going to give any of them any advantage, so we are going straight to Cosko. Cove or Cove? You say what it is. The maps today are so detailed, I really don't want to give the Russians any advantage whatsoever. And why? Because fuck Russians. Alright. We are almost at intercept. And then we'll turn left, as we're doing right now. Oh, look at those revs. Let's turn the revs down slightly. Good God. Now we better check the engine, because this is one that is prone to have a few issues. Let's rev up slightly to 2340. That's a sweet spot. In the meanwhile, our fuel flow is going in green. Pressure good, temperature good, exhaust gas temperature rather high. Vacuum is in the green, but barely. Fuel quantity, well, because we're cheating this episode, that is quite a bit in it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. When we get after this waypoint, there is going to be a long way, and actually a long way, before we get to the destination, and it is going to be all sea. See? Do you see? Yeah, and a lot more. So I can isoline all I want. Not going to happen. And we are not going to speed up time until we reach the next waypoint, Sierra Yankee Echo, which is in 16.9 miles. Because the computers, no computer can calculate fast enough to calculate that corner. Now after that we are going to speed up. Why? Because this is a flight 3 times longer than any Cessna can ever do. Alright. So we got to cheat. But if cheating means we're not going to give the Russians any benefits, I'm okay with it. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Look at the downpour. It is really raining right there. Good Lord. Now let's see. There is a couple people in our way. That's us. That's Anna, whoever that is. And we are going straight ahead, so we're going to overtake all the big bodies here. I guess we best let them know when we get close to them. Next up is Sierra Yankee Echo. To make the turn and then we're out of here. In the meanwhile, let's enjoy beautiful Japan. It does seem like a crowded place though. It really looks like a crowded place indeed. If you recognize your house, let me know and I'll fly back to it for you. Alright, let's find out. 8.9 miles to the waypoint. Before we speed up time. Oh yeah. It is rather shaky, so when I speed up time by 5 times, it is going to be 5 times as shaky. Let's prepare that one. That is the drone, which we can also drop down. Or we can go straight back into cockpit mode. 6 miles, 6.5 ish. Before we go. And this would be an impossible flight in a Cessna 172, unless you, of course, you carry extra bladders of fuel. 3 of them to be exact. But again, if you just joined us, we are not going to show the Russians the area because it is too detailed on the ground. And we do not want to give the Russians any benefit, because fuck Russians, that's why. If they retreat and tell publicly that they made a mistake, I may do this flight again. That's 4 flights. Not today, Russians. Not today. Not going to give you that benefit. We're about to hit our turning point in 3.1 miles. After that, we're gunning it. We will overtake some pilots on the VatSim network that are flying A320 Neos. We will overtake 747s, but it's a case of who the F cares. There's no ATC online except for in the far distance. I'm going to show you that. Outlined in blue is controlled airspace, and when they have small letters to their name, they have local stuff to say. We are not there today. Maybe tomorrow they'll expect me, but yeah, not today. To go 1 mile, so start flashing, you should start flashing now ish. There we go, that's the flash. Now the aircraft takes a turn. It is on autopilot, of course, right? Alright, here we go. And 237 miles to the next waypoint. Let's do that in record time. Press and hold R, press and hold control. Plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, plus sign equals 5 times the speed of sound. Alright, something not going well. Minus, 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 minus. Let's give the aircraft the chance to get back on course. That is the downdraft of speeding up time. When shit goes haywire, it goes haywire a couple times as fast. So it's now at 2 times. Stabilize now. R control plus plus. Here we go. Look at this speed! Oh, come on! Trying to get back online again. Let's give it a chance. As said, when things go haywire, they go haywire really fast. About to make a turn back onto the magenta line. In about 3, 2, 1, let's go already. And why this is because the aircraft computers cannot calculate fast enough to accommodate 5 times the speed of time. That's why you gotta be on your toes when you do stuff like this. Now, aircraft seems to be stable. Let's go. What does it look like? Looks like pretty fast to me for a Cessna. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You absolute screw up. That's it, get back on the magenta line. We can't see that guy in his 747, but let's overtake him. Guess the other guy quit because he was being overtaken by a Cessna. And somebody, oh my lord, that's a difficult name. Rui Liang says hi. So I'm going to say hi. How are you doing? Oh, and the other guy is back again. So let's take a look at him. Can we see him from here? No, of course not. Can we see him from here? Nah, that is not one to share. But how far are we from the next waypoint? We did 100 miles in about 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to be away from the keyboard for a minute. I'm going to close the curtains, turn on the lights because it is getting really dark in this room right here. Be right back. You'll stay tuned now because you guys get to alert me when stuff goes wrong. in my back. And I kinda sorta do see that we're not keeping up with that guy that keeps popping up and coming back. I guess he's intimidated with us. But no worries. So there are 60 miles to go to Nanak. And there's that flyer again, right behind us. Wonder what he's doing. At Nanak, a slight turn, and then more sea, more sea, more sea, more sea, until we get to Onemu. After that, more sea, more sea. And you guessed, oh come on, you guessed it, after that even a little bit more sea than actually an ocean. And then there we go, past Powell, on the way to Plado. Then we will see some land again. Are you guys happy that I have sped up time yet? Or no? Let me know. Yeah, the guy is nowhere to be seen. And he's gone again. Alright, we're coming up onto a day next waypoint, Nanak. Now I'm going to expect the aircraft to go straight with that, but let's slow it down anyway. Back to normal speed for now. And let's just do these 5 miles in peace. And why not? Let's check the engine. Nothing much to see because we're cheating this episode. It's all in the green and woohoo! We still get a full fuel tank. And then after Nanak we are going to continue 5 times the speed. That is a whole lot of absolute nothing. You agree? Should I have an engine failure right here, I would have a long swim. And basically in just any direction because there's nothing here. Good grief. The good thing is that we are about to approach Nanak in 4.5 nautical miles. And after that we have got a long straight line which we can speed up again. So this 1600 mile journey does not get a pure boredom for you guys. And for those that have just joined, yeah, I'm cheating. I'm a cheater, I admit it. There were a couple of airports in my way that are on both Ukrainian and Russian territory. So we're not going to go there because the maps are too detailed and I do not want to give any Russian any clue about what is down there, even though the maps are rather old. But that does mean we're skipping ahead 4 airports and there is not one Cessna 172 in the world that can take that much gas with it, even with extra bladders. which is why we're speeding up time between waypoints, and we get to see a lot of sea because we are skipping Russia, because nobody likes Russia anymore, and we're going to go straight to Alaska, and that is what we're doing today. Now, how far is it to the next waypoint? Come on now. 2.4 miles. Yeah, we can wait 2.4 miles, and that is the next bend. And after that we can go ahead again. And let's make sure this is not going to be a 16-hour long video, okay? La 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 la, wait for the waypoint, wait for the waypoint, la la la. Let's just make sure it happens a slight bit faster. There we are. And now let's give it the time to turn. And when it has done that at Nanak, it is going to be a seriously long flight to Onamu. In 1 second. Boom. I said boom. Come on now. Boom. Will you boom already? Okay, 285.2 nautical miles. The aircraft is turning now into the relative proper direction. I guess, I hope. And if you don't mind, Mr. Aircraft, please start leveling out. I guess we're there. Alfa Romeo control plus. And we are now back at speed. And that is quite a bit of speed. I don't think it'll take us long to get to Onamu. Unless, of course, come on, don't you do that. No. No. Stop doing that. You absolute Beep. Now, how much did we do? That was 20 miles in 20 seconds. Now get back on course, you. Level out. Anything the computer cannot calculate, it's gonna throw off the aircraft. So when you put it on 5 times, it is going to go 5 times as fast. It is relatively on course now, so let's get her back. Good God, it's gonna give you a headache right there. Okay, I got about enough of this. The aircraft is told to follow a certain magenta line. I'm going to get it back out of its stall. And then I'm going to make it easier for the aircraft. Will you stop stalling already? $244 miles to go, and it deviated twice in the last 40 miles. Alright, Mr. Aircraft, or Mrs. Aircraft, however you want to put it. I guess that when we're fueling up, I'm pulling up a big hard thing and I'm filling you up. So that makes you the girl. Okay, Mrs. Aircraft, you are going to learn a new lesson. You're probably not going to like it. That's it, get back on the magenta line. Be a good girl. And when you're done that, I've got a surprise for you. And listen up, guys and girls at home, I did not try this before. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but he that doesn't try will never ever know. So the course is 041. Okay. Stop being a navigational bitch, and you're now on heading. What? Let's see what that does. Aircraft is surely easier to control this way. Wow, double rainbows. Did you see him? So instead of 7,200 miles or whatever, no, it was like 800 miles to Onamu. It is now 65 and a bit. I'm saying we're making good progress, and we're skipping at least 3 flights. So yeah, the 130 flights is overboard, I guess. Curious to see what the aircraft does as at Onamu. It's not that sharp of a bend or turn, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's do it. Have to turn the aircraft slightly right to hit the waypoint, but as we are on heading and not nav can't cope this. I guess we're going to be relatively okay. Does show we're off course. So yeah, let's go there. And we have hit the new waypoint, and that is 104 miles to 43 Echo 50. Let's get her back on course. Not many drastic turns, because then they'll fly way away. But just do it gently. And we have a rainbow right in front of us. Time to put up the pitot heat. We are freezing up. And let's get us back on course. And we have reached the waypoint. Now going to Apollo. That is 213 miles. Which in real time is about 2.5 hours, folks. Are you happy with me yet that I sped up time? You know what? Let's put some light into the equation. You guys don't want to look at a dark screen the whole video, do you? That'll do. Kind of makes you wonder if we are going to reach the blue outline here in time before they disappear. Our airport is there, right in, well, their area. Let's figure that out. That area is called Anchorage Center. They are not in reach yet. But what we can do is click here, 132.3. We can already punch that into the boxes. And when they do get online, we are prepared. Good Lord, this is so fast. 132. Three. We got all the time in the world to do this. They are way outside of our zone or otherwise. Here we go. Let's put COM2s on, so that as soon as they start babbling, we got them. What the hell? These two should now be switching. They're not doing that. Woohoo. Anyway, we are prepared. The aircraft, however, is not. It is deviating. And it is responding slow to my input. So maybe that is why the radio did not want to switch. Possible, but who knows. Anyway, it's going to be a while before we reach their area. Good God. That even works faster. Yeah, not today, brother. Not today. And that up and down stuff, I don't like it. R control minus 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 to slow the aircraft down. Everything relaxes all of a sudden. And here we go, the radio is now set up properly ish. And it is still 198 nautical miles to wherever it is. Let's speed it up again. The aircraft stabilized. Let's go. Still stable. Pretty amazing. I'm gonna scoop it up a notch. Just want to get the hell away from Russia. But I'm sure you guys all understand that bit. So it was 198 a minute ago. Let's go and see. 128 to go now. So 40 miles in a minute. I do see we get to adapt the course a little bit. We are going in relatively the correct direction, but not on the magenta line. And the magenta line is one that people with big brains thought up. That's where you want to be, they say. Stop shaking already. You've done that before, aircraft. You simply want human input. Not yes if you want human input, aircraft. Oh, you're nodding already. First, get back online. Oh, come on! Alright, I'll slow you down if you stop freaking shaking. Now get back in line. There, and I really want to speed up again so I get to Alaska before Alaska Center gets offline. This looks promising. Back at 5 times again. Doesn't look too bad. This does it. Right, to the next one is another 27 miles. That's Paso. Then a long while. Yeah, let's not even mention it. According to VatSim, however, we are approaching the blue outlined area, so we should be able to see some people around here. In the digital area, that is. They probably do not expect me to be at this speed. And now I'm in the area, actually, so I'm going to reboot VatSim. because I'm not convinced they know where I am. Come on, boot up. Boot up! Connect, mode C, yes. They are not saying I am in the area yet. According to the map, I am very much in the area. Just give it a minute. And let's change our course, because of course we went off course. Let's do a couple degrees more. Hello, I'm clicking. Thank you. Let's get back on course again. Getting concerning because everybody in the area here seems to be on VatSpy, but except me. So let's give us some time to figure this out. Our control minus 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 minus. I said our control minus 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 minus. Hello. Are we going to respond? Apparently we are. So let's go over this here. Over revving. Okay, let's deal with that first before we damage the engine. Down. To 2.8. That's the one we want. Longest scroll in history. Alright, 1 to 2.8. All traffic, Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, radio check please. Don't tell me these are just a bunch of flatheads, and I'm going to show you there is nothing in range, and there is a blue outlined area where I am present, so this is not my fault. They are not responding. They are not responding. Not my fault. All traffic, Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, radio check please. And nothing again. I'm going to reboot flippin' V-Pilot again. Because this only happens when you really do not want this to happen. Correct? Correct. Alright. Connect. Press connect again. Mode C. All stations. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, radio check please. Are these guys either stupid or mutes? Come on now. This cannot be all me. Pacific A323. How do you read? United A731, how do you read? African 965, how do you read? Come on now guys, this cannot be all me. I'm in controlled airspace. How is this not happening? ANC 06. Alright, I've diverted to texting, boss man. And he says he's got no audio. Well, we figured that one out that as well, boss man. Location. Yeah, drop a location. I'm gonna guess he's going to ask me for an ident. He probably can't find me because we're doing 5 times the speed of sound. Coverage is less than shown on VatSim. Okay. And he wants to say hello world. Okay, so we have discovered a problem here. Let me type that with him. Says you have. An Anchorage radio oceanic covers where I am at. If they cover where I am at, I should be able to see that frequency. Good Lord. We are going to try and get back online. On the magenta line, that is. Please allow me to call you Einstein. I'm being gentle and being nice here, correct? He can't hear me. Now let's move this one up, and as ATC is of no help, R control plus 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 plus. Let's make it do something. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96. Doing a mile an hour. And let's be very gentle with the direction corrections or it'll turn upside down again. And or start nodding its head again. Good Lord. You done yet? Alright, let's go again. Let's get along the magenta line by Plato, okay, shall we? That's it, we got her. No, I could do it. Now after Plato, we're going to go straight ahead. And maybe we can see land after that. Hello? How about you putting your fingers straight on the keyboard? And yet again.
Left approach.
I heard somebody. But that somebody was not yet on.
Delta 888 cleared for the ILS runway 2 left approach.
There's nobody here. I'm going to
Delta 888
reboot
report 3 mile
VPilot.
climb.
Pretty sure that may make a difference. Connect Mutsi. So you guys can all see I've rebooted VPilot, right? If there's anything, let's put the comms on the correct one. If there's anything here, we know it is VPilot. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, radio check please.
Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, Anchorage Center. I read you about 3 by 5. I don't have you on my scope yet.
Anchorage Center, thank you so much. I do not even have you on VPilot yet. What is the solution here right now?
Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima. I'm guessing you're far southwest of the airspace. If you get a little bit closer to the outlying islands, then I might pick you up. Otherwise, you're on your own for navigation, sir. Delta 888, Fairbanks, altimeter 29990, the wind's 020 at 4 knots now, runway 2 left, clear to land.
Anchorage Center, Bravo Hotel, Bravo Victor Lima.
Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, go ahead.
Request you see my YouTube video because I am going to Cosko Cove and I'm well inside of your area and cannot be seen. Proof is on YouTube.
Sir, as I explained to you, I think via the text, we have Oceanic as well, and Oceanic covers that airspace even though it's shown on VAT Spy, and the reason is they don't have a division between the Anchorage Center and the Anchorage Oceanic on VAT Spy yet.
Understood, but currently there is no channel online, sir.
That's correct. Anchorage Center is not staffed 24/7.
You are not online according to VPilot as well, sir. That is why I would like you to invite you to my YouTube channel so you can see that for yourself. Nobody is online. I am not on 122.8. I am on your channel. You can hear me, I can talk to you. And something is up and I'm well within your area, sir. Well, I guess that gave him something to...
731. I see you're avoiding some terrain. Once you're clear of that terrain, proceed direct Gidkey. At Gidkey, cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
He obviously has some other aircraft to deal with. I mean, it's not like he's got a small island
Alaska
to deal
83,
with.
descend
He's
via the
got
Woody
a
4
lot
arrival.
to deal with.
And Alaska 83,
This is us.
Anchorage, altimeter 2961.
He's got all
You can
this.
expect the ILS runway 7 left approach into Anchorage.
Okay, and this is us. We only have a bit to do.
Delta 888, welcome to Fairbanks. Exit left when able and taxi to parking via Alpha. No problem, sir. Attention all aircraft on frequency, Anchorage Center is closing in 2 minutes.
Anchorage Center, just to be sure. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, curious if you have us on radar at all.
Negative, sir.
Well then, something is up with either your system or mine. What are the things we can do to help this?
Sir, I guess I'd recommend that you try to contact VatSim and let them know what the issue is and see if it's something they can resolve.
Yeah, that'll be for tomorrow. It's 41 miles out of Cosko Cove. I'll be landing, hopefully. And tomorrow there's another session.
Cap 86, Anchorage Center is now closed. Rear service terminating, frequency change advisor approved.
Frequency change approved. Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima, thank you for services and good night.
Alright, see you later, sir. Delta 854, Anchorage Center is closed now. Rear service terminating, frequency change advisor approved. Take care, sir. Alaska 83, sorry I couldn't cover you coming in, sir, but Anchorage Center is closing now, so rear service terminated, frequency change advisor approved. Negative, sir, you're cleared to come in and on your approach and your landing.
You guys can hear that
Too.
as well, right? There's
Alpha, November Alpha
nothing
112,
coming
Anchorage
in
Center now closed, rear
except
service terminated, frequency change advisor approved.
the guide is closing down.
EPS 8625, Anchorage Center now closed, rear service terminated, frequency change advisor approved.
Anchorage Center, one last request please for Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Lima.
Sorry, so you can send me a text message, but I really have to go, so, but I appreciate your questions.
The lowest possible altitude for Cosko Cove.
Sim brief, 8731, Anchorage Center is closed now, rear service terminated, frequency change advisor approved.
Darn it. Okay,
Anchorage
we're
Center is now
going
closed, everyone.
to
Have a good rest of your day.
figure it out on our own, apparently. There's a lot of cool rocks down here. And we're not appreciating those. That's all. Welcome to the North Pole, boys. So, navigation is shot, communication is shot. Thankfully, we have a bit of fuel left because of me cheating. The rest of the engine looks pretty okay. Oh, come on, what is this shaking? No, 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 no. No, we're not going to do this. I'm not speeding up. I am not speeding up. The aircraft is literally shivering. I am not speeding this up. There, you see? I'm changing the map and the aircraft is back stable. I am not cheating here. So, that is the airfield down there. We know that now. Thanks to ATC going offline, we did not know that before. Full flaps. Stop calling stall. We're not stalling you, bitch. We are not stalling. We are hand flying. That's what we're doing. We're not stalling. Trying to lose some altitude here. Succeeding at that, but all the rest, no dice just yet. Now it's basically a waiting game till we lose some altitude. And just in case we need it, let's give the engine back all of its power. There's so much headwind here. Barely even going down. Let's make a 180. The throttle is idle. All I'm trying to do is make the aircraft go lower and slower. And it is not easy today.
500.
Thankfully. I'm not sure I'm gonna make this.
Stall. Stall.
I'm not exactly on center. Let's put it that way. This is not my nicest landing ever. And by golly, in this cold weather it takes off like a cat in the middle of a pond. Let's just put it right here and see what happens tomorrow, because tomorrow there is going to be a new start. Apparently I got to wait for the sauna. Then again, who the flip cares? Let's turn it off. We have done the impossible today. We've flown 1600 miles in a Cessna in just under 3 hours. Nobody cares anymore. So tomorrow there will be a normal flight from Alaska to somewhere else. Haha. Chat you all tomorrow, guys. Later.